Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of Dead Internet Theory by Dr. Dead Internet. What the fuck? This episode, I've re-recorded this, so I did just record a whole episode. But I realised that I'm going through all these accounts and pointing out little things. But episode 2, if you are watching this, you need something solid to back up my claims. I need something solid to back up my claims. Why do I believe this so strongly? That this is an AI account. You know, the next one I look at is an AI account, and the websites I look at an AI account. So I need to what I'm going to do for this episode is actually briefly go over how I got to the hard proof, because the modern AI is practically uncipherable. Right, it's so human-like that I could go through these Instagram accounts and dissect these images. But all I can tell you is I have this gut feeling in my body, right, that when I look at something that looks human and it isn't human, I get it in my gut. It's like an unsettling fear. I can't explain it, but it's something in my brain that tells me that it's not human. It's not real. So I was recording the first take of this video and just going through these photos and going, well, this looks weird, this looks weird, this looks weird, but it's not proof, right? You can pick out things from an AI photo, but you can always just say, well, that would happen in a real photo as well sometimes, and there's no argument against that. So the way I'm going to go about it instead is just quickly go over how I got to the hard evidence. And then episode 3 will be going back and dissecting, everything with more proof. But this episode is just going to be how I got to the main proof. All right. So it all started around about a few days ago, actually. I was watching a reel that was quite good AI, and it was of an office crash out. When I say it was quite good AI, it was quite, quite modern AI that fooled a few people. There was one commenter that said, this is cool, but it's AI. Now, Sidekick Man 007 here said, I've seen this video ages ago, it's not AI. And I was like, well, it quite obviously is. Like, if you're a retard, maybe I've just seen that he's changed his fucking age from 17 to 18. It's his fucking birthday, but he hasn't. Anyway, that's regardless. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought then. That's weird that he's updated his bio in the past day or two. But so this guy's commenting and defending the AI reel. So I go onto his account and I get that gut feeling, like I said, this is not a real account. Just looking at these photos, the front photos of someone's account are very telling. This would not be a front photo of a real person. This would not be a front photo of a real person, I don't believe. And I don't believe this, and I don't believe this either. This I can get, but it looks like you can just look at it and go, that's AI. And this is very blurry, so it's very hard to tell. So I can dissect these photos like I was just doing and saying, nitpicking at every little thing and going, well, that looks weird, that looks weird, that looks weird, But at the end of the day, it's not hard proof. So I'm going to quickly get to the hard proof. From this photo, oh my god, they've deleted the comments. Has he deleted the comment? Okay, so they've deleted the comments as I'm looking at it. That's fucking not great. Look, it says 6 comments. Am I tripping or something? Do I have to go to... Yeah, it says 6 comments and they've been deleted. Okay, so... Brill. Alright, so I need to find that account. Oh, look, here. Look, now you can see the comments. Okay, so a little bit of weird stuff. But we go to Raoul Hager's account, which again, look at some of these photos. The front photos are more, front photo worthy. Go to like this one. This one's full of AI red flags. The people here all in single file. I'm doing the thing again where I'm just like, it just looks weird. Okay, but the main thing about this photo is the lamppost in the background comes up and then is in front of the foreground. Okay. And then this is just weird. They can't get reflections on glasses right, but I'm doing the thing again. Anyway, this guy then I found a comment. This now Baddy McShatty. I mean, this is the most recent video, and if you just watch this, I'll just have a watch. I don't know HD or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say is I don't know the quality that you're watching this in, but to me this is quite clearly AI. Okay. Clean up on aisle my pants. I forgive you for making me down. For now, it looks good. Low-key chill. Weird comments, but again, I'm doing the thing, and we'll dissect these accounts in episode 3. But this is the main thing I want you to look at. They go to a school, okay, and it's purple and yellow. Purple and yellow. Purple and yellow. Oh my god! Look at that. Look at that. That's just disgusting to look at. Anyway, maybe you're still not buying it, but there's a cross there and a priest, okay? I don't know if there's any mention of the school. Purple and yellow. Video again with that sort of bad camera quality vibe. Let's see if someone has it in their bio. Because I don't want to just go to a purple and yellow school and it's completely separate. I need proof that it's the right. Like I said, I'll get the minimal proof in episode 3. But anyway, this purple and yellow school is called Lord's High School, and it's in Rochester, Minnesota. Here is the website. They have a full website, rcsmn.org, and you can go to this website. This first photo looks so real. Now this is modern AI at work. So many individual faces, individual expressions, individual hairs, everything looks so good, right? Okay. Now the first thing that I picked up on this photo, and this proves it's AI. I just picked up another thing, but I'll get to that. Is this man here? First of all, his face is weird. Look at his foot. So I can zoom into his foot here. Now this is the hard evidence. So if you've gotten this far, awesome. This is the main part. We'll look into this guy. His feet. Now there's no slit in his cloak here. And it's quite clearly coming down, like this one's coming down. But his foot's like this. And you can see he's wearing brown shoes on this side. Brown shoes this side. It's fucked up. But there's another brown shoe here. So unless there's someone behind here that's sticking his shoe out like that, that's not what's happening there. What's happened here is it's just rendered wrong. I'm just looking at this as well. Look, there's just some random. I don't know what that is. Couldn't tell you. His face is just all weird as well. But nonetheless, just look at that foot. I'll leave it on the screen for a bit. I'll zoom out now to the original size, 100%. You can have a look for yourself. Right, and I just noticed this. This looks weird. No. But anyway, this is not, again, this is modern AI, so I need to say that this is very well done. And if you wanted to say that this is real, you know, someone said to me that this could just be a panoramic photo and they've just fucked up this one bit. Sure, you know, just this one bit and nothing else is fucked up on their faces, just this one bit's fucked up. And also, this lady's foot is weird. For a bigger lady, turning your foot 90 degrees is quite an achievement. Proud of her. Also, I just noticed her finger's fucked up. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's another teaser. And I'll quickly go through the video they have on their website. Here is Lord's High School. Oh, let me just. Here it is, and it's got teachers, Trina Morris, and the principal, Mary Spring. Now you look at some of these people, alright, and you might click off the video right now and just be like, these are real people. Okay, bear with me. Let me land. I 100% agree with you. These look like real people, but I'm telling you that they're not, and I'm going to show you the proof right now. Lord's High School is full of this sort of high quality AI videos. So all we have to do is go to the Wayback Machine, and I'm gonna do the process for you right now. And all you have to do is go on Internet Archive. Here we are. What a website, non-profit. We go on the Wayback Machine. Okay. Now this is www.rcsmn.org, and if we look on this, rcsm.org, right? So I'm not pulling a fast one in you. Let me go onto the search. Now after looking at GoDaddy, is this the right one? No, this is a later episode thing. Looking at GoDaddy, this domain was bought in 2012. Okay. Now there's stuff here, but I'm telling you can't access the website until 2020. This little gap here, this is the first time that you can see anything on the website. This is all nothingness. I can try and prove it. 2015, 10th of June. It'll not work unless I've been tripping in the past. Oh, it does work. Okay. 2015. Completely different logo and everything. Well, we're learning things new times. I'll come back to this. 2015. I want to go to 2020 because that's when I first got access to this account. But if you look on this 2021, no, there's nothing here. I'm on the exact same, but I guess it's because I'm on the cross country page. We'll go to the welcome page. This is so poorly put together. I do apologise, and if you're still paying attention, I really appreciate it because it is worth it. I promise you. Okay, so this is the landing page, I guess, the welcome page, and it's I'm okay, thank you, and it's it's just basic stuff. Sorry about that. Okay, hard proof. Here we go. Football. So these are photos of the athletic team in 2020. Same URL. As it loads. I'm going to do this the first time. I have photos of these. Here it is from afar. Looks pretty good, right? Looks like a football team on these benches. And they look fine. Here is your hard proof, the thing you've been waiting for. rcsmn.org. Why does that guy never shut a door? Right. Are you ready? I'm going to zoom into these people, and you're going to tell me what you think. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let you come up with your own mind. I'm going to try and get it to 300%. Start from the right. I'm just try and get all their faces in. And just look at each one of their faces individually, and just tell me, just come up with your own sort of idea. Do these look like real people to you? You know, I'm circling some people. And these are the two that I want you to really focus on. All right. So if you're a, you know, you've got a brain for your own, and you know what a fucking human looks like, you know that these are not real people. This is not what a human looks like. This I want to talk about. The frowning face. This scared me, and it should scare you. I don't know. You know, when you're creating an AI generated photo, you know, I assume you'd put in, generate me a team of American football players on a bench, on benches, like they're posing for a team photo. In what scenario would that AI generation model that creates this photo create a frowning boy in the far right? You know, with a guy behind him with a drooping eye, but that's whatever. This guy doesn't have eyes, apparently. Frowning, like full on frowning. Frowning in a unnatural way. Like, just staring at that is unsettling, you know? I'm gonna keep that on my page. This might be the fucking the thumbnail. This is the hard proof, okay? This is the hard proof. This is 2020. This is what the website had on its website, and this is hidden. This took me hours to find. Okay, this isn't like I just came across it. You know, this took me hours to find. It's well hidden. You know. Those are not real people, and if you say they are real people, if you say it's just a camera trick, if you say it's one person told me, oh, it's just been scaled up wrong. In what world would scaling up issues cause skin to look like this, bone structures to look like this? They are just lifeless. I can't explain it. There's nothing you need to like pinpoint. These people are just lifeless, right? These are like they're like GTA NPCs. The way their eyes are, you know. The thing is, and you've got to say it, there's a human shape to them, and you know they've all got two eyes, they've all got two nostrils, mouths, and the thing that someone said to me was, look at all the fingers. You know, the fingers are all perfect. 5 fingers, all, you know, separated rightly. You know, this one's a bit weird, but believable. This one's a bit fucked up, but believable. Hidden here and hidden here. I mean, this guy's got like Voldemort hands and he's tanned up here, but maybe he's just wearing gloves a lot. Oh, look at his face. They've all got that, actually. They've all got like whitish hands. This person here is just, I don't know, you know. But what I was saying with the fingers thing is, you know, they know that fingers are a problem. You know, they've known that for a while. They definitely knew that in 2020 because look how much like attention to the detail they probably put on them. You know, maybe when they were first trialing this out, the fingers were just all wrong, you know, and they're still having problems with them. So that's what they first focus on. They focus on the fingers more than the faces. That's for fucking sure, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this episode 3 here. I think I've been talking for ages, and if you have gotten to the end and you're seeing this, you know, well done. You know, I know it took a long time to get here, and the population's attention span is going down and down and down. So the payoff is worth it. You know, this took me 2 days, and I got you here in half an hour. So count your stars. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there with this on your screen. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. There's no judgment here. If you think I'm wrong, if you think these are real people, you know, if you are one of these people, drop me a comment. But I don't think that's going to happen. And I want to hear your people's opinion on this. You know, maybe I am being crazy. Maybe people do just frown like that. You know, maybe people do have drooping eyes and one eye or 2 non-eyes. Oh, I've done that thing again. How do I... Okay, it's like that. All these glasses. I mean, look at that. This guy. What the fuck is happening here? You know, so... Maybe people do smile like that. And yeah, I'll leave it there. Appreciate your time, and have a good rest of your day.